Liwei rushed back into the birthday venue, his steps swift and deliberate, the noise of excitement and shouting washing over him. He already knew it was Amara and Momo, clearly drunk, and he paused by the doorway, his eyes scanning them. She was on top of the table with Momo, a glass of red wine clutched in her hand, dancing, laughing, shouting, mumbling nonsense to each other. Wubin stood beside him, glancing at Liwei and commenting that with the way Amara was gulping the red wine, he was going to have a sleepless night because they both knew what red wine did. Liwei stepped forward, his gaze fixed on her. Amara, barely steady, spotted him and called him her husband, her words slurred, but filled with affection. She asked if he wanted to join her, laughing as she kept her eyes locked on him. She declared that her man was fine, that he was very hot, raising her glass and shouting that he was hers alone. Everyone in the room laughed, captivated by her drunken exuberance. Liwei's voice cut through the chaos, commanding her to get down from the table now, but Amara shook her head, taking another sip, refusing to move. Momo steadied herself on the table, agreeing, telling Liwei that they just wanted to have fun, that it was her friend's 21st birthday, and that she was also engaged. Her eyes landed on Ming, and she pointed at him, teasing him that she wanted to be his housewife and give him lots of babies that would grow up to be doctors like him. Ming looked away, clearly embarrassed, while Kai laughed, teasing him that he better start practicing how to make those babies. Liwei's eyes stayed firmly on Amara, his tone sharp, his command unwavering. Get off the table. Put down the glass of wine. Amara shook her head again, refusing, dancing with Momo, their voices loud and wild, shouting, exclaiming. Liwei watched, frustrated, his gaze tracing her feet to make sure she wouldn't fall from the table. Amara looked at him, calling him her little monster, warning him that if he ever looked at another woman, she would teach him a lesson. Kai shook his head, laughing. Liwei stepped closer, telling her to stop saying ridiculous things and to come down, warning her that if she didn't, he would grab her by force. Amara, with a mischievous smile, told him she would come down if he promised one thing. Liwei waited, silent, his gaze fixed on her. She leaned in, her voice louder, teasing that he should punish her tonight, using ice like the last time, and that he could blindfold her before going further. Liwei grabbed her from the table, covering her mouth gently, telling her she was talking too much. Kai laughed, asking why he stopped her from talking. They wanted to hear more about the punishing methods he practiced. Glancing at Ming, still laughing, he teased that Ming needed to learn them to punish Momo later for misbehaving. Ming turned shyly to him, telling him to stop, that he was annoying. Liwei finally spoke, his voice steady, telling them he had booked the whole hotel, that they could sleep there if they wanted. Glancing at Amara, he told her they should go to the room. As they walked away, Kai shouted teasingly that he forgot the ice and that he could bring it over. Liwei didn't break stride, warning him that if he continued talking, he would throw him out. Ming immediately bolted toward Momo, trying to get her off the table. Kai watched Liwei walk away, and Wubin leaned in, observing, stating that Liwei and Amara were indeed an interesting couple.